Hello there, and welcome back for another video. I am Brown Eyes. I hope everyone is having an absolutely amazing, wonderful day. Because remember, so as a man thinketh in his heart, then so is he. We are to think upon things that bring us a good report. We are to speak things that are not as though they were already. Y'all, I tell you, it has just been, the energy has been, your personal energy is what you make your personal energy be. I'm just encouraging everyone to not allow your energy to be sucked away from you into negative energy because it's so much gloom and gloom out here. So your reality is what you make your reality be. It has nothing to do with your neighbors or the world, society. It's an individual walk. So just remember that. Just because some people are, going through negative things does not mean you have to adopt that same negative energy upon your own self, okay? So just be mindful to keep your energy raised and keep your energy guarded in all times, not just what's going on now, but all times. So today we're doing the weekend edition for the Divine Masculine's energy here. And what I'm going to be doing, this is going to be a general reading. It's not going to resonate with everyone. Just take the part that fits. Don't worry about it. Just dust it off and keep it pushing. Just check out another video. These are general readings. We're not talking about gender. It's energy. We're pulling energy. So we're doing an energy check for the collective of the Divine Masculine, okay? So what I'm doing is I pull one card from the Divine Masculine's past energy from my energy oracle deck. I'm pulling two cards, which I've already pulled from my psychic tarot heart deck, and I'm pulling one card for the future energy from my Kipper deck. And I'm going to clarify them and clarify the clarifier. So coming up in the Divine Masculine's past energy, we have the number 34 card, which is the 7. It says door to personal healing and happiness here. And so, what this seems like, because it seems like a lot of these divine masculines need healing. Of course, the world needs healing. But the divine masculine is really trying to go within and heal some issues that they have, that has really kept them stagnant and stuck and repeating negative cycles. So the divine masculine in the past energy could have been trying to heal from a heartbreak, from some type of addiction, some toxic energy, toxic relationships, family and friends. But whatever the divine masculine is trying to heal themselves of in order to be happy, I feel like they're doing that, and I feel like it's like a matter of life and death for these divine masculines because their energy is all over the place, and they desire to be happy. Um, I also channeled some energy before I did this reading or start shuffling these cards in. I feel like as a collective, most of the divine feminines, the divine masculine's energy is kind of diminishing here, because with your divine feminine brother, because a lot of divine feminines are not waiting for you anymore. They're trying to have new beginnings with new soulmates or new divine masculines, because just because it didn't work for this past relationship does not mean that every relationship is going to end in disaster. If your divine masculine at this time did not choose to be with you and chose to take another direction, and that is their right, then the universe already has someone in place. It's only a matter of you calling in that soulmate. But you have to choose. You're either gonna stay stuck in this stagnant energy of your past divine masculines while they grow up, and you're allowing your heart to go through unnecessary torture, or you're going to be able to open up freely and make room for a new love to come into your life and show you things you've never ever seen before, is what I see for the divine feminine. So the divine masculine's energy is diminishing here because they haven't fed it, and like out of sight out of mind, where the bond was you could feel your divine because there's a spiritual connection. But I feel like since they've chosen to handle things the way that they have, then I feel like the universe is not holding the divine feminines accountable anymore. So now your choice to choose, your free will is really at play here. You have the right to disconnect and to move on in search of something better, as we all do. So I feel like a lot of divine feminines have just they've just pretty much withdrawn all of their energy and even their emotions, and they're looking towards building something more substantial and more security with someone else, brand spanking new, just to start over. They don't want anything to remind them of what they come out of. So I feel like the past relationships was just a lesson, just a course, if you will, to prepare you for the real thing that's coming, especially if your old divine masculine is not coming like they should. So I'm just putting it out there. You're gonna do what you want to do. Your relationship is your relationship. Even if you do check out the divine masculine's video, it still doesn't mean that you want to be with them. Of course, you want to know things. You've always wanted to know. That was the reason why we started reading tarots anyway, because they wasn't talking. They wasn't open up. So we're opening up rather. So their energy is like just dissipating out here. They're not the it people now. They're just out here. I have to share this story real quick. I was going to get some chicken. And I saw this young guy standing out asking for money. I see a lot of young brothers out here. And I'm not talking about kiddie. I'm talking about adult young men. But they don't look like they should be out there asking for money. And so this guy that I saw him, I saw him across the street because I had to go to another store. And so I already saw him standing out there asking for money. I always feel like, oh, here we go. But this wasn't the usual type that I usually see out here asking for money. It wasn't an older guy, you would say he's an alcoholic or a bum. It wasn't a kid who you could say just hungry and you give him money. This was a guy that seemed like, and it's strange to say, but this guy looked like he used to be somebody. So, but it seems like he didn't fit out here. It was just out of order for this guy to be here. And all I could think of is somebody's divine masculine is out here begging for money. What is that all about? And this was a young guy, 30, 40 some years old. He was quite handsome, but he was out there asking for money. But when you look at him close and you look in his eyes, you still seeing some type of rage in there. It had to be for him out here asking for money. And I had to really repent because I judged him. I got irritated because I felt like he's out here asking for money. He looked able-bodied. I'm telling you, this guy was clean. He wasn't dirty. He just had some look in his eye like he had an addiction, I feel, and he needed to feed that addiction. But I feel like the energy was humbling a lot of egotistical masculines out here. So I feel like if the divine masculines was out here on their own tip and they're forgetting to honor their divine feminines in any kind of way, then there's going to be a tremendous tearing down of their ego just to get their attention. And it's going to be replaced by newer energies coming forth who's ready for everything the divine feminines were ever trying to get with their old divine masculines here. So there's been a strong energy of, I'm not going to say demasculated, but I'm going to say humbling, because he was kind of embarrassed, but the desire of the addiction was more important than him being embarrassed. But because he asked for money and I didn't give him any. I saw a Hispanic guy give him money, and I'm like, it was just so strange to me because it just seemed like the brother shouldn't be there. And it's like I seen this whole story pass before my eyes, because I said, that dude used to be somebody. He's not supposed to be here, yet he is here. So that means that he's been stripped from the divine. Obviously he's been stripped. So I don't know what kind of lifestyle he had, but that is like for a lot of divine masculines, because they were on that ego thing and they mishandled a lot of things. Then it's a falling away. Their energy is diminishing. They're not in high demand anymore. They can't even meet new people and run the same old game now, because everyone is hip to it now. People are healing. People are evolving. They're no longer standing for the old same as tired as excuses. No one wants to raise a grown ass man. Okay, so that's just for a few, but that's the energy that I channel, and that's the story I want to tell you. So okay, so that's the past energy. Now the current energy, however, for divine masculine, I pulled two cards, like I said, from my psychic tarot heart oracle deck. We have the number 15 card, which is the number 6, and we actually have the number 6 card here, and we have Master in Love. Master in Love here. Now in the regular Rider-Waite deck, this Love card is the Lover's card, and this Master card is the Devil card. So it seems like the divine masculine is, because if you see how he's holding his heart in his own hand, but the way he's holding it is like he's trying to manipulate it or train it, or he's trying to do something to this heart in his favor here. And now this Love card is someone that you choose, but it's also representative of how you chose this love, or how did you treat this love? Were you giving? Were you nurturing? Or is I feel like this is serving as a reminder of what the divine masculine realizes that he had, that he did not treat right. Because over here, you remember he has the master card. He's looking at his heart. So now he's questioning his heart and his intentions in this relationship here. And I know it's with the divine feminine. He's questioning his actions and the roles that he played within this love relationship here. Because after all, this was someone that the divine masculine chose, but he mishandled it because of the lack of emotions that he portrayed. So I feel like in this current energy, the divine masculine is really having to step back and look at the emotions that he did not give, and the reason why he was unable to give the emotions the way they were given to him. So now he's really starting to look at himself, and not only about the relationship with his divine, but just overall his action. Because if he look back at his life, he'll see a whole cycle of the same ass shit that he's been doing. So now in his current energy, since he's having to heal from addictions and codependencies, relationships, and ideology, and all of the negative things that he were taught, now he's having to re-examine his own heart within relationships. So coming up in the future energy, we have the number 7 card, which is from my Kipper deck. We have message. So I feel like the divine masculine, he's healing, but at the same time, he can't get his divine feminine off of his mind. And I feel like what he's thinking about the most is how he did not cherish the love that he did have at the time. Now he don't have it. He don't even feel your energy anymore, divine feminine. The energy he's going off of now is the wanting energy, the 5 of Cups energy. He's regretful. He's thinking about things. He's thinking about what he should have done, but it seems like when it's all said and done, he has no one to blame but himself, because in his current energy, he's looking at what he did, the roles that he played or the roles that he did not play. And I feel like now he's coming to grips that he self-sabotaged his relationships because of his codependencies and his addictions that he probably didn't even want you to know about. So let's clarify these cards. And we're going to start with the current energy, of course. So let's clarify Master for the divine masculine's current energy. Universal energy of light and love. Clarify Master for the divine masculine's energy. Clarify Master for the divine masculine's current energy. Clarify Master for the divine masculine's current energy, please. Clarify Master for divine masculine's current energy. We have the King of Swords here. So I feel like the divine masculine is looking at his own self and how he showed himself. I think he was very cold, kind of just distant and cold. He never showed his hand. He played mind games. He's looking at how he manipulated the situation. Can I get another card for the current energy for the divine masculines? Clarify Master for the current energy of divine masculines. Clarify Master for the current energy for the divine masculines, please. We have the 9 of Wands. So I feel like the divine masculine is looking how he appeared within this relationship. He appeared to be closed off and just like he just couldn't give much. It's like he was just it's like he shielded himself. He was cold and blocked off. And I feel like what he did give was very small because of all of the baggage that he brought in. All of the baggage that he brought in, he was already wounded when he came to the divine feminine. The divine feminine got a person that was already wounded, and he made her suffer the things that he had been through. So you suffer his stuff. So the relationship was his doing, his insecurities, his issues. So we have love for the current energy. Clarify love. But let me clarify these real quick before I hop to love. So why is the King of Swords here? Clarify King of Swords for divine masculine's current energy. Clarify King of Swords for divine masculine's current energy. Clarify King of Swords for divine masculine's current energy, please. We have 8 of Wands here. Forward movement, forward communication. So I feel like the divine masculine was cold with his communication. I feel like they were passionate, but they wasn't loving. I feel like the divine masculine was all about the passion. He didn't show his emotions, but he was willing to communicate passion. I feel like this divine masculine did not want to show his heart. He gave everything but his emotions and what he loved, and what he loved was stability. He didn't give stability, and he did not give his heart. He just gave passion here. So can I get another card for King of Swords? Clarify the King of Swords for Divine Masculine's current energy. Why is the King of Swords here for Divine Masculine's current energy, please? Ten of Pentacles. So the Divine Masculine might want to reach out and talk about, I feel like the Divine Masculine was cold towards his Divine Feminine, dealing with the matters of the heart. And the only thing the Divine Masculine was passionate about was stability. That's all the Divine Masculine was about, was making his money and just leaving legacy. I think the Divine Masculine was driven by image and passion. So he was very cold. So as a result, he trained his heart not to be open. See, you see, this heart is in a cage. You see, this heart is locked up. He didn't come giving his heart from the beginning. You met his interpreter, or his representative rather. See, this guy's heart is in jail. His heart wasn't even free when he met you. So this is the type of energy he came, and he was cold. He was all about himself. He was manipulative. He believed in getting straight to the point, and straight to the point was fulfilling his selfish needs here. So I feel like he always was passionate about what he wanted, but it had nothing to do with Divine Feminine here. So the Nine of Wands, clarify the Nine of Wands for Divine Masculine's current energy. Clarify Nine of Wands for Divine Masculine's current energy. Clarify Nine of Wands for Divine Masculine's current energy, please. King of Pentacles here. Now, the Divine Masculine could be guarded and wounded from past relationships as well. Because like I said, when the Divine Masculine came to the Divine Feminine, he was already broken and messed up from all of the lifestyles that he had already engaged in. So it could be that this Divine Masculine is wounded and tired and stressed out because of this past relationship. Or can I get another card for the Nine of Wands for Divine Masculine's current energy, please? Clarify Nine of Wands. Okay, you got the Five of Pentacles. So it seems like this Divine Masculine was guarded, trying to build his abundance because he didn't want to be poor. You got the Five of Pentacles here. You got the King of Pentacles and you got the Five of Pentacles. King of Pentacles and the Five of Pentacles clarifying the Nine of Wands here. So I feel like the Divine Masculine was wounded because that's what he was all about, building their stability here. They guarded their heart. It was never about love for them. Because if you look at this, if you look at this heart, what's up with that heart? It ain't even red. They wasn't using their heart. They hadn't used their heart in so long, wasn't no blood pumping through it. So it's like they were in relationships just for their own self-gain here. But I feel like it turned on them because it wore them out. They were chasing all of the wrong things. They were chasing all of the materialistic things of this world. And they will only get passionate about things that pertain to money. So yeah, they could enjoy screw relationships or sex relationships, but it had to be some type of money involved with it. So love, why is love here for Divine Masculine's current energy? Clarify love for Divine Masculine's current energy. Clarify love for Divine Masculine's current energy. Clarify love for Divine Masculine's current energy, please. At the King of Pentacles again. So it seems like the Divine Masculine did not cherish the relationship with his Divine Feminine because the Divine Masculine was already involved with someone that had him chasing money. He was always chasing money. That's what he wanted, but it wore him out. So it's like if he stepped out of this relationship that he was already committed in, it was all about money and self-personal gain. He never intended on doing anything other than building himself up. Can I get another card for love? Clarify love. Clarify love for Divine Masculine's current energy. Clarify love for Divine Masculine's current energy, please. Why is love here for Divine Masculine's current energy? Clarify love. You got the Queen of Swords. So it seems like the Divine Masculine, I feel like the Divine Masculine wanted to, the reason why this relationship wasn't good for the Divine Masculine is that they're understanding that the reason why you guys, the Divine Masculine, didn't work with his Divine Feminine was because he was trying to come to her wrong. He was trying to come to her already established, I feel, in a relationship, but she wasn't hearing it. She wasn't having it. The divine feminine wasn't hearing it, and she wasn't having that. So I feel like the divine masculine is thinking about all the things that he did to his divine feminine, how he came, how he approached, how he tried to manipulate her. If he stood back and really look at the whole scenario, he'll know that he's wrong. And I feel like he's having to examine himself now, because divine feminine was cut that out. She didn't want to entertain that, knowing that he was already involved with someone. I feel like the divine masculine came to divine feminine already involved with someone, and it didn't work out because divine feminines could feel their energy, especially if the divine masculine was in and out. And I feel like divine masculine was in and out, and divine feminine knew it. So now I feel like the divine masculine is having to look at the actions and how he handled himself, and it was him. Clarify King of Pentacles for divine masculine's current energy. Clarify King of Pentacles for divine masculine's current energy, please. Clarify King of Pentacles. You got the Queen of Cups. So there is love there. I feel like divine masculine wanted to come and offer. I feel like they came in their stability. And they came in love, but they wasn't available. They came towards love. And I feel like that's you, divine feminine. But you didn't want to accept them while they were already involved with someone. But when they come to you, you're the loving nature, you're the nurturing side of them. They didn't bring, I don't feel like they, can I get another card for King of Pentacles? I don't feel like they brought in the stability. I feel like they came in their own stability. But their own stability was because they worked it, they built it with someone else. So when the divine masculine came to you, he wasn't out for planting roots because he already had planted roots elsewhere. And I feel like you saw it. I feel like you cared about the divine masculine. So you stuck around because you did have real love for him. But at the same time, you were still not easy with it. Clarify King of Pentacles for divine masculine's current energy. Clarify King of Pentacles for divine masculine's current energy, please. See, you got that Five of Cups. See, I told you. They're crying over the love that they've lost from they don't have that love and energy anymore. They're crying over this. They're crying over this love that was lost from this Queen of Cups energy here, because they no longer have that. Because they're having to look at themselves, and they're seeing the reason why the divine feminine has pulled all of her energy back and no longer cares. Now they're in this regretful mode here, because they had to look at themselves. But it took the divine feminine to leave in order for them to really look at themselves. But it also took them having to heal themselves from some type of addictions too. So a lot of divine masculines have some hell of addictions that they don't want you to know about. So Queen of Swords, clarify Queen of Swords for divine masculine's current energy. Clarify Queen of Swords for divine masculine's current energy. Clarify Queen of Swords for divine masculine's current energy, please. So we have the Page of Pentacles here. I feel like divine masculine wanted to offer the divine feminine something small. I feel like he came in abundance, but he did not treat the divine feminine with abundance. He didn't want to treat her as the King of Pentacles. He came in the King of Pentacles energy, but he only wanted to give Knight of Pentacles to this relationship. So the divine feminine was cutting that shit out because she knows her worth. Yeah, she messed around and fell for that, but it's okay. She know her worth now. That's why she's gone. So can I get another card for Queen of Swords for divine masculine's current energy? Clarify Queen of Swords for divine masculine's current energy. Clarify Queen of Swords for divine masculine's. Okay, so now you got the Ace of Pentacles here. So in the current energy, he feel like if he come to the divine feminine trying to offer stability, but I still feel like he's coming attached to something here. I feel like he's coming attached to something. I feel like he know that he did not give to this relationship, but I feel like he wants to reach out, because you do have the future energy of message. I feel like he wants to reach out a message that he want to have a brand new opportunity in something abundance. So everything he did not give his divine feminine materialistic, now he wants to start completely over and give it to her now. This is the love. He's mastering his energy. He's mastering his emotions here in order to give the divine feminine something better. So now the past energy, we have door to personal healing and happiness. So clarify door to personal healing and happiness. Clarify divine masculine's past energy. Clarify divine masculine's clarify divine masculine's past energy. Clarify divine masculine's past energy, please. Show us the energy for divine masculine's past energy. Thank you. We have the Emperor. So this divine masculine is really here to take charge and take control of his life, because I feel like it was going to take a lot of these divine masculines out of here because they had been living reckless for so long. I feel like the people that was around them were enablers, because they were a meal ticket for them too. So whatever habits that they had, the people around them always enabled them so that they can support their habits as well. So can I get another card for the past energy for divine masculine? Clarify door to personal healing and happiness for divine masculine's past energy. Clarify the past energy. Clarify the past energy for divine masculine, please. The Fool. The divine masculine had to take charge and take control of his life if he wanted a brand new beginning. Because like I said, a lot of this lifestyle that they were living, they had been doing it for such a long time, and it had taken its toll on them. It had taken its toll on them. So this is how they came to the divine feminine. Actually, they came masqueraded like this, but in all actuality, they were like this. They were already damaged goods, divine feminines. So yeah, they fooled us into thinking that they was all of that because they were wearing a mask, but behind closed doors, they were not. They were wounded, just like a lot of people are. So clarify the Emperor for divine masculine's past energy. Now remember, the Emperor is a married man as well. You know, he's got that boss energy, go-getter, runs empires, got that money. So this divine masculine is around the image of money. This person has been around that. And I feel like this has been the strongest part that helps them keep going on is their image. So I feel like the divine masculine could have been in a relationship where both parties was addicted, or maybe just the divine masculine was addicted, but I feel like he was involved with someone because he's the Emperor. Or it could just be he embodying the energy of the Emperor, wanting to stand in their power, wanting to take charge of their life and have a brand new beginning here. So clarify the Emperor for the divine masculine's past energy. Clarify the Emperor for divine masculine's past energy, please. We have the Knight of Swords. I feel like in the past, the divine masculine was doing a whole bunch of the King of Swords. Okay, so I feel like the divine masculine wants to come at this in a different way now in order to get the healing that he needs. So now he's using his head over heart, because you see in the current energy, he's in the King of Swords energy too, dealing with what he done in order to heal himself. He had to reflect and introspect and find out what the problem was, and the problem was him. He didn't show his emotions to his divine feminine. He came into this relationship selfish as hell because he never planned on planting roots with divine feminine, because he already had roots planted. So I feel like he had to be in, he's been in this King of Swords energy for so long in order to get things done in his life. So I feel like he's in this past energy of King of Swords and the Emperor just to get over these addictions and this toxicity, or all of these low vibrational relationships, or whatever they may be that is really keeping this divine masculine down. They've really had to embody a stronger energy for them. So can I get another card for the Emperor for the past energy? Clarify the Emperor for divine masculine's past energy, please. You got the Knight of Wands. So they wanted to take action. They took action on their life. I feel like they had to change their whole approach on their life in order to get the results that they needed. And it couldn't be nothing dealing with the heart, because the heart was a weakness for them. So I feel like that's why they guarded their heart towards the divine feminine. I feel like they guarded their heart towards the divine feminine because there's a lot of things in their closet that they didn't want the divine feminine to know about. And number two, they were already involved with someone. But not only were they already involved with someone, they themselves had toxic lifestyles. They were doing all types of shit within this relationship that they were already involved in. And I feel like it just took its toll. They out here hoeing, juggling, all on dope and just doing all types of low vibrational things here, and it just damn near took them out of here. So the Fool, clarify the Fool for Divine Masculine's past energy. Why is the Fool here? I feel like they wanted to take a risk and have a brand new beginning. So they took a risk on themselves, is what I see in this past energy here, just to be happy. Because we're clarifying door to personal healing and happy. So they had to change a lot of things just to be happy. So the Fool, we have Four of Pentacles here. So it's like they're holding on to this so tightly because, like I said, I feel like it's a matter of do or die for them because they have nothing else. They have no one to go to. They have no one to drop their burdens off on or shit their burdens off on. They got to go through this alone. Clarify the Fool for Divine Masculine's past energy, please. And I feel like they've been keeping it to themselves, that they are taking a break and that they're healing here. I feel like they've been really keeping to themselves in their past energy. So they've been moving in silence. So I feel like they've been moving in silence, healing themselves. And while they're moving in silence, I feel like one of the main reasons why they're not reaching out to you, Divine Feminine, is because they're too busy looking at themselves and they putting the shoe on the other foot and they saying what I want her back if she did that to me. So they're looking at themselves now. They're realizing how fucked up they really are. And that's a hard thing to see. But that's the only way they're going to heal themselves. So now you have the future energy, which is the number 7 card, which is message here. So let's see what this message is about. Clarify message for the future energy for the Divine Masculine. Clarify message for the future energy for the Divine Masculine. Clarify message for the future energy for the Divine Masculine. Clarify message, please. Okay, we have the Magician. Can I get another card for the future energy for the Divine Masculine? Clarify message for the future energy for the Divine Masculine. Clarify message for the future energy for the Divine Masculine. Clarify message for the future energy for the Divine Masculine, please. They're trying to manifest. So it seems like they're trying to manifest a new beginning with you, Divine Feminine. And it's not. I feel like they have emotions for you, Divine Feminine, but I feel like they owe you so much. I feel like emotional right now, they feel like that's not good enough. So they want to be able to offer you money and security. I feel like they want to reach this out to you in the future energy. They want to, but they're kind of hesitant because you see this person's already wrote a letter. I feel like this person I feel like every time they get ready to send you a text message, they delete it out because this person hasn't sealed it up and sent it out yet. So I feel like every time they think about offering you this, they're trying to figure out how to manifest this new beginning with you, Divine Feminine. But I feel like they're afraid because when they look at themselves in this current energy, they see that it wasn't you, it was them. They should not have entered. They should not even approached you with all this baggage that they know that they had going on. So let me clarify these real quick and wrap it up, y'all. So clarify the Magician for Divine Masculine's future energy. Clarify the Magician for Divine Masculine's future energy. Clarify the Magician for Divine Masculine's future energy. You have Judgment. So I feel like this is kind of like a karmic judgment, or this is like resurrecting something. The Divine Masculine wants to resurrect this relationship because they know it's dead. They don't even feel your energy no more. They don't even feel the energy of you even looking in their direction now. They don't feel that. So they're trying to resurrect it because they know it's dead. Can I get another card for the Magician for the future energy for the Divine Masculine? Clarify the Magician for the future energy for the Divine Masculine, please. You got the Page of Wands. They're trying to rebirth and they want to message you. They so I feel like they've been watching you and they want to just flirt with you. They still have a lot of passion. They want to have fun with you. It seems like they want to send you a message. They just want to reach out to you, Divine Feminine, but I feel like they're afraid. They want to have this new beginning with you. They feel like they want to resurrect this relationship. They want to bring healing to this relationship because they know that it was never you, Divine Feminine. It was them. So Ace of Pentacles. Clarify Ace of Pentacles for Divine Masculine's future energy. Clarify Ace of Pentacles for Divine Masculine's future energy. Clarify Ace of Pentacles for Divine Masculine's future energy, please. got the Chariot. They want to move fast. They want to take charge and be successful on moving forward with this offer that they have for you, Divine Feminine. This is the message that they want to tell you. They want to tell you, can we just start over? Can we just start over? And I feel like if you guys ever give your Divine Masculine the opportunity to express themselves, you're going to hear exactly what they've been going through. They're going to say, look, I was fucked up. I mean, damn, I couldn't tell you that I was hooked on dope. I couldn't tell you that I had an addiction. I couldn't tell you these things because I was ashamed, but I wanted you still. And I know I ain't shit for doing it, but that's the real of it. You already know, so I'm just gonna confirm it. That's why. But it don't make me not want you any less. I still want to start over with you, Divine Feminine. Now it's all up to you. So can I get another card for the Ace of Pentacles for Divine Masculine's future energy? Clarify Ace of Pentacles for Divine Masculine's future energy. The Divine Masculine say, I realized it was me. I was fucked up. I was fucked up. I couldn't tell you that. You say you would have understood, but no, I don't think you would have understood. You really would have been hating my ass. But now, since I done healed, I realize I can't change my past. I can only just try to correct it now. Because you are his wish fulfilled. That's all he thinks about. You're his number one. You motivate him. You motivate your Divine Masculines, whether you know it or not, Divine Feminines. Even with your energy being pulled back, you still motivate them, because whatever energy you put into them, it's a lasting energy, baby, because they can't seem to get you off of their mind. Because the Divine Masculine trying to come in and right his wrongs, and he's trying to start off with that money. He wants to bring stability, which is rightfully yours, okay? So, you guys, I hope this video resonates with you. This has been your Divine Masculine's weekend energy read. If this video resonates with you, I ask that you like, share, subscribe, leave me a comment, and I will talk to you on the next video. Bye.